mountains of happening. How they rise high above the splashing sea. But I won't climb the mountains of happening. Climbing mountains is not much fun for me.
Here we are, dinner. I've made some lovely soup. Cream of watercress.
Not very good for the figure, Cream.
Are you suggesting that I am fat?
Oh, no, it's just that Cream's got a lot of calories.
Watergrass doesn't, though. What?
Hey, leave some of that for the rest of us, you greedy pig. Piano.
Urmel, that is no way to behave at the table. Get out of that bowl this instant. Urmel! Oh, just you wait till I tell the professor about you. Ophelia! Professor Tiddlypom!
My word. Oh, good gracious me. Oh, I don't like the look of this at all.
Ophelia Tiddlypom, have you gone deaf?
No, Toots, not deaf. Just a little worried about... Now, let's see. If we divide the density by the height and take the mass away from the...
Get out of there this instant! Ophelia!
Yummy. Hey, Urmel, you better get up quickly, or it'll be pressed ham for the main course.
I heard that, Pip Penguin. Any more of your cheek, and there'll be no lunch for you at all. And that goes for the rest of you.
What's that?
I think it's me. There's something going on in my...
There. You see? Gulp your food down like that, and you're bound to get hiccups.
Oh, dear. I don't think I like this. Stand on your head. What? That's how to get rid of hiccups. Stand on your head.
Nonsense. What you've got to do is drink some water out of the wrong side of the glass.
We must ask Ophelia. She's bound to know of a cure for hiccups.
Whoa!
A cure for hiccups. A cure for... I'm sure I've got one somewhere. Ah, here we are. Right now. Urmel, say ah.
Ah.
You've done it, Ophelia. It works.
Well, of course it does. All my remedies are...
Urmel, what? Ophelia, what's happening?
Yes. Well, I never said that my remedies don't sometimes have their side effects.
Toots, what's wrong? What are you looking at me like that for?
Once the expiry date has elapsed, the patient may suffer from a slight reddening of the ears.
Slight? They've gone scarlet.
Best before July 1964. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Is that all you can say? How's he going to hold his head up with ears red as beets? Oh, thank goodness for that. All that fuss for...
My stomach feels funny again.
After the expiry date has elapsed, there is also a risk of the condition returning and worsening. Oh, dear. Somebody'll just have to go to Winkleburg and get some new drops from my sister, Placebo.
Without the new drops, Urmel's hiccups could go on forever. Shoehorn, you will have to fly over to Placebo's.
No, please let me go. Brave Pip will plunge into the waves and...
You'll be too slow, Pip. You swim about as fast as a sick duck.
Oh, yeah? We penguins aren't even related to ducks.
You must be related to a zebra. Black and white, and they can't fly either.
Hey, that's That's not...
Now, that's quite enough of that. We've got more important things than zebras to think about, like Urmel's hiccups. I've decided. Shoehorn flies to Winkleburg, and that's that.
Shoehorn ready for takeoff.
Oh, dear. My poor little Urmel. Well, don't fret. Shoehorn will be back soon with some nice medicine to make his hiccups all better.
Well, until then, I'll go and play.
And I think I'll go for a nap in my shell. All this fuss makes a fella really sleepy. Oh, man, I'm real sleepy. I could sleep for, Hey! If you're not out of there by the time I count to 3, I'm gonna pull out your tail feathers and use them to stuff my pillow. 1, 2...
Go ahead. Pull my feathers out. I don't care. I'm just so depressed. Why does Shoehorn always get to do the important things? Why not me?
There's one thing you can do right now, and that's get out of my shell before I throw you out.
All right, I'm going. I'll go and be depressed in Tootsie's bed instead. Her slumber tub's not a bad substitute for a cell.
Police! What's going on?
I was just looking for somewhere to be depressed in.
Well, you can go and look somewhere else. I'd only just got off to sleep. The nerve of it. Really, the manners of some people. Out!
All I wanted was a quiet place to be miserable in.
Oh, dear. Just as I thought. No, worse. I'm afraid we have no choice but to...
Oh, why can't penguins fly? Why don't they live in fells? Why doesn't anybody take notice of me? Have you got any medicine for really depressed penguins?
So, the coefficient of the tangent's cosine is 3.729, which added to the mass-weight ratio...
I said, have you got... Oh, it doesn't matter. You wouldn't be interested anyway. Nobody is. And I never get anything important to do. How do you get to be important, Silly Fant?
Well, one way is to discover or invent something. Have you ever discovered something?
No.
Oh, well, have you ever invented anything then?
Well, no.
I see. In that case, maybe you could be the first penguin to climb a mountain. Mountaineers are considered to be very important.
A mountain, eh? You mean like Tafelberg?
As far as I know, no one's ever climbed the North Face.
Is it difficult?
Well, yes, I suppose it is. But if you have the right equipment, ropes, climbing irons, a pick, and a hammer, it shouldn't be too hard for a... Now where's he got to? And I was just about to compose a mountaineering ballad for him.
Pip the Mountaineer! That'll make them all sit up and take notice of me. Quite an adventure. Great! An adventure! Right. Now to get my equipment. What did Silly Fant say? Climbing irons. So, I'll need some string and some irons and a hammer. Urmel, you scared me half to death. Sorry. Hey, Pep. What? Can I come with you on your adventure? I'm sorry, Urmel. I have to go alone. I want to be famous. But you'll keep my adventure a secret, won't you?
What's all this noise? Pip, what are you up to?
Now I'm glad you asked me that. You see, that is to say, yes, now... We're going to clean out Wawa's shell for him. We are? I Yes, we are.
I see. And since when do you need forks and a turkey baster to clean out a shell?
You see,
We need them to shoo Wawa out of the shell so we can get in.
Of course. Yes, precisely.
Well, I suppose Wawa's shell could do with a good spring cleaning.
I suppose I'll have to take you along now.
Yeah.
Now, keep quiet. I'll just dump this old thing. And now, Tafelberg Mountain, here we come.
No, I'm afraid there can be no doubt about it. The slightest jolt could bring that boulder adrift from its resting place at any moment. And if my calculations are correct, we are right in its path. I better warn everybody to steer well clear of the mountain. If anyone goes near it, well, it's just too horrible to contemplate.
Well, here we are. Let's climb.
Huh?
What? That's the school bell. Something's up.
Think we ought to go and see?
Perhaps we... No, this is much more important.
Oh dear, what can be keeping them? Urmel? Pip!
We're coming into land! Clear the runway! Mission accomplished. The hiccup cure. It wasn't all smooth sailing, but...
Shh, shh.
What?
For heaven's sake, Shoehorn, another landing like that, and we'll all be in big trouble.
Big trouble?
A huge boulder has come loose at the top of Mount Tafelberg. It could come crashing down the mountainside at any second, and when it does, kaboom! The hut and the academy are standing right in its path. It'll flatten them like a pancake. We'll have to leave the island and stay on Sealyfant's Rock until the disaster happens.
But what about Pip and Urmel? Oh dear, where can they be? I'll ring the bell again. Maybe they didn't hear it last time.
Oh, no! We mustn't make any unnecessary noise. The sound of the bell would be enough to dislodge the boulder.
Oh dear, But what about the two little? Just one tug, Ophelia? Surely.
Come to my study. I'll show you just what sort of a predicament we find ourselves in.
Nearly there now. Bang it in, Urmel.
Watch yourself. And...
Oh, no. Not again. Honestly, you and your hiccups. Look, try taking a deep breath and holding your nose.
if I hold my nose, then I'd have to let go of the mountain, and then...
Well, just hold your breath then.
What with?
You don't hold it with anything. You just go like this.
All right, then.
I see what you mean, Ophelia. It looks very dangerous.
It is, and that's why we must set out for Sealyfant's Rock right away. We haven't a moment to lose.
Let me have a look, too. Hold still, Shoehorn.
Get your foot out of me!
But Ophelia, we can't leave without Pip and my little Urmel. Oh dear, where on earth can they be?
They're climbing the mountain.
They could be anywhere. They said they were going to... Climbing the mountain?
Only another few feet, and we done it. Urmel,
Yeah?
do you think the others will be able to see us from the hut?
I should think so. If we shout loud enough, let's give them a wave.
Hey, You down there! Look at me! Pip, the famous mountaineer! Hello! You're like, hey, hoo! Whoa, whoa!
That looks like fun. Hang on, Pip. I'd like to swing like that too. Here I go. Come! Who said mountaineering was difficult?
Oh dear, they're right in the path of the boulder. It's going to crush them completely. Shoehorn, you must fly up there immediately and warn them of the danger.
A shoehorn at the ready. Stand clear, please. Rescue fleet ready for takeoff.
Come on, to Sealyfant's Rock, and just pray that Shoehorn reaches them in time.
Those acrobatics were fun.
Sure were. And now here we are, conquerors of the mighty Mount Tafelberg.
We're on top of the world. So, what do we do next?
We place our marker on the peak to show that we got here first.
Ahoy there! What do you all want?
Sorry to bother you, Sealyfant. A rather unexpected occurrence has...
There's a great big boulder on top of Tafelberg, and it's come loose, and it's gonna tumble down the mountain and squash us flatter than the flattest pancake.
And what's more, Pip and my poor little Urmel are up on the mountain. They're in the most dreadful danger. Whatever can they have been thinking of, climbing up mountains?
Oh dear.
Yes, oh dear. And now I may never see my little...
No, I mean, oh dear, as in, oh dear. I think I might have put that idea into their heads.
You, Sealyfant? What can you mean?
It was Pip. He was feeling quite useless, so I told him that everyone would admire him if he was the first to scale the north face of Mount Tafelberg. I suppose he must have taken Urmel as well.
Oh, no! He was in my shell, too. He said he was depressed then, and I just threw him out.
My word! And I threw him out of my slumber tub. I can't just stand around here and watch. Look, if that boulder's going to come down anyway, why can't we shout up to them to warn them?
Well, because... Urmel! Pip! Look out! The boulder! It's going to fall! Get away from there as fast as you can!
Urmel!
Pip, look out! The boulder!
Oh, look! It's the others! Hello down there! It's up, we're up here!
Oh, no. Oh, it's the height. I'm getting a little nauseous.
Oh, mist come down quickly in these parts, don't they?
Are you sure it's mist? Sounds more like a thunderstorm.
Well, if it's a thunderstorm, it sounds very much like Shoehorn.
Help! No one told me this is going to be a night-fleeing mission.
And no one told me I was gonna be used as an emergency runway. What are you doing up here anyway?
What? Yes, you're in grave danger. A huge, massive, ginormous great boulder is going to... It's gone.
Well done, Pip.
What? What's he done?
He's only saved us, that's all.
What?
He pushed the boulder over in the other direction. It's all over.
We're saved!
Thank you. Oh, it was nothing.
And I almost forgot in all the excitement. I've got Urmel's hiccuping medicine. Placebo made some specially. Strawberry flavor, too.
Fruit balls? Yum!
Yes. Well, thank you for all your trouble, Shoehorn. But Urmel hasn't hiccuped once since he got back from the mountain. I think he must be cured.
No, I'm not. Listen. Hick.
I think you might be pretending, Urmel. And in that case, you must on no account take the medicine because... Uh-oh.
What's the matter, Professor? It was yummy. Tasted just like you. Oops.
Today, Pip is the hero of happening. For without him, we might now all be dead. And I'll dream of the mountains of happening. Late at night after I have gone to bed. Wise and intuitive, and renowned for its sense of self-control. I'm romantic and deep, and I'm sensitive. I am a sea elephant with a soul. To be or not to be? That is the question. That is the question.
Question? What question?
A very sad question. But you wouldn't understand.
I see. Anyway, Silly Fan, you're to come to the island. They're waiting for you.
Nobody ever waits for me. Anyway, I'm rehearsing.
But we can't start without you.
I see. They want their leading man. Very well, then.
We claim for ours this coral rock, this verdant jewel, this perfect Eden. This island that is happening. Well, are you gonna be in it or not?
Count me out. Amateur thespians.
Huh. Suit yourself. Hello, Pep. Sleep well? Oh, fine, thanks. In my new cell.
What? Your new shell? Where does it say that?
A slight alteration. As you won't be taking part.
Of course I'm taking part. I'm not letting anyone shell me down the river. Ha!
Careful!
Get out of here. On the double.
Rehearsal. Everyone on stage may order of toots.
Now, here's the situation. You're an Urmel egg stuck in the ice, and you're discovered and hatched by the professor and me.
But I've already been discovered and hatched.
No, you're still deep frozen. Off you go into the iceberg. We want everything to be ready when the professor arrives.
And how is she supposed to discover me if she's not here?
I'm playing two parts, you see. My
Ouch!
And
A shell!
Pip, get out of that iceberg immediately.
Ah, here I stand, a hapless wight, and oh, so wretched is my plight. The problem burns like indigestion, to be or not, that is the question.
Shuon reporting, my dearest Toots. Everything is ready. We can start.
Am I hatched now?
Kabalowski, Karbaninski, Kogelberger. Here it is. Cole Grubber's Theory and Practice of Animal Phonology.
Professor Tiddlypalm, wouldn't it be better if... I gave you a hand.
Thank you. Most kind, but I can manage.
Just one little adjustment, then it's all set up. Oh, sensitive.
It's me, your old friend Slimeyer.
Ah, Slimeyer.
Excellent news, Swindleman. I've seen Ophelia Tiddlypalm right here in Winkleburg.
Ophelia Tiddlypalm?
A good time to go on an Urmel safari, don't you think? One shot and he's in the bag.
Who'd have thought that such a pea-sized brain could have such a bright idea? Talking about bright ideas, look at this. My latest invention, a hypnotizer. One last test, then we're in business. Slimeyer, I think it's high time we paid our esteemed Professor Tiddlypalm a little courtesy call.
A courtesy call? That's not my style at all.
Never.
But we need it to be Urmel's egg at the anniversary celebrations. Wawa, hand it over right now.
Okay. I stand down in the face of brute force. But there'll be the devil to pay if it gets scratched. Mwah. It's as fragile as a raw egg.
And why don't we do the play in the hat now that we've cleared everything out?
That's theater. Illusion transformation. Watch me slip into the role of Shoehorn. Here I am, Shoehorn the Intrepid Aviator.
Oh, no, don't. That's me, Pop. Sir Shoehorn the First of Happening Island. I know you for what you are, villain. Stand, say. I am here to set free the noble Princess Toots. Unhand her, I say. You...
It'll end in a mess. I'm never wrong in these things.
Great buckets of Hogswell! You feather-brained bungler! My lovely
No.
mirror!
My dear Toots, I didn't. I never... Help!
Why all the fuss? It's over and done with now.
A broken mirror. Oh, no. That means 7 years bad luck.
Excuse me. Could you remind me about this knot? It's so I won't forget.
As you wish, Professor, but what do you want to remember?
We're due to celebrate the anniversary of the discovery of happening. I want to take some presents back for my animals.
Well, I never. Anniversary? Very interesting. Ophelia!
Toots? What in the...
Oh!
Bang on target, Swindleman. Bullseye!
Ah, Dr. Swindleman, what a good thing you're here. Look at the professor. I really don't know what to make of her.
You don't? Well, how about some pork chops?
And all because of that walking feather duster.
Just a little accident. We tragedians get carried away sometimes. Forgive me.
All right, out you come, you shell wrecker.
I'm the star. I want to be a knight in shining armor like Shoehorn. I want to be able to sing as loud as Sealyfant. I want to wear sunglasses and squint like Wawa. I want to be a shell owner like Pip.
That's enough. You play yourself like everybody
Hey!
else.
Bah! And who's playing Swindleman and Slimemeyer? How about Wawa and Sealyfant? Or Pip and Toots?
He's right. They really ought to be in it. But I can't see anyone wanting to play them.
We could always invite them in person.
Something tells me they won't need an invitation.
This time it's bound to work. My plan is perfect.
I feel sort of naked without my rifle, Swindleman.
Don't call me Swindleman, you half-wit. Here, take that. It's part of the disguise, and it'll stop you putting your foot in it. What? Wonderful. Hi, folks. Spielbinder's the name. To mark the anniversary of the discovery of happening, my assistant Pratt and myself want to do a feature on the wonderful animals of Happening Island. We're acting on the instructions of the wonderful Professor Ophelia Tiddlypalm. And the feature will star the world-famous Urmel.
Huh? That's me! Yoo-hoo!
Oh, wonderful! Stay just as you are.
I want a mouth balloon like that, too!
Urmel!
Oh, stay still, would you?
Like this?
Wonderful. Blast it! You just wait till I...
Stop! What's all this? No filming here. Come on! Back to the hut, all of you. You too, Urmel.
Oh,
And you get out of here right now.
Oh, I almost had him. I could explode. I could... Oh!
it's not fair. I'm famous. World famous. A world famous film Urmel. Why do I have to hide? Why do I have to be hatched? Why do I... Whoa! Aha! Huh? Traitor!
Slymire, you numbskull, I ought to...
A very good afternoon to you. I am one of the wonderful talking animals. In fact, I'm the wonderfulest of the bunch.
What a coincidence. We're just looking for someone for the title role in The Great Penguin Bee. Come over here.
The Great Penguin Bee? Marvelous! How do you think I should sign my autographs? Pip Penguin or just Pip? And what about... I am the Great Pip, the Flying Penguin.
This half-witted penguin has given me an idea.
Yoo-hoo! Here I am, the world-famousest Urmel. The only world-famous Urmel, ready hatched.
Urmel, dear, I've got something for you. Urmel? Where are you, dear? Urmel! Urmel! Urmel, dear!
Oh, right on. I was made for stardom. A genuine all-round entertainer.
Wonderful. Just the man we need for our musical film, Baby Cool. Don't you agree, Pratt? Take the glasses off. Wonderful.
A mature, good-looking actor for a character part in a pirate film?
Wonderful.
A damsel in distress film? Aim your man.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Hey, you! Stay where you are! What have you done with my little Urmel?
But, my dear madam, who needs a mill? We're looking for a glamorous actress to star in The Beautiful Pig Fairy. And to look at you, my dear madam.
Ooh, yes?
Wonderful!
You're so right. And now for Urmel. I bet he's in the hut.
Starve him out and burn the place down. That's my style.
Oh, baby cool. Oh, baby, baby.
Hey, Wawa, have you... Hey, Wawa.
Super cool, oh, baby, baby.
Hey, great. This really gives me a charge. Hippy hop, hip, hip, hop. Hippy hop, hip, hip, hop. Hippy hop, hip, hip, hop.
Poor Professor Tiddlypalm.
It was bound to happen.
What am I doing here?
Well, I mean, you were acting like a pig.
How dare you? What happened? Why did I put a knot in my handkerchief? Why did I come to Winkleburg? Very odd. Perhaps I better get back home. Something tells me.
Where's that blasted Urmel? Stop it, Slymire. I mean, Pratt. You're messing everything up. That noise breaks off the hypnosis. Be a bit more constructive.
I am being constructive. I thought of a brilliant plan. First we bash Urmel over the head, bong, then hypnotize him with the magic camera. Brilliant plan, eh?
Shut up. Carry on searching outside. I'm going to get him this time if I have to dig up the whole island.
Brilliant! One bash over the head, out like a light.
Ah! Pip, come down. Something awful has happened.
No. Marvelous flight.
Pip, stay here. The swindler is on the island, and he's out to bash me.
Flying is a marvelous experience.
Oh, Captain Bold, rescue your fairy pig! My fearless prince!
Toots, Swindleman and Slymire are out to get me.
Hang on! I'm the fearless prince. He will rescue you, fair damsel pig. Hands off! Princess Toots.
And there's worse to come.
No woman will ever tread my decks. Stand by to repel female boarders.
Shoehorn? Sealy Fant? Help!
Quiet, you wandwubber. Scrub the decks or I'll have you keel-hauled.
The swindler's gone to the mall. And all because of you, you stupid smashy-cracky mirror. Hang on a minute. Perhaps you're not so stupid after all.
Oh, baby cool. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby.
Hey!
Keep cool, baby. You'll get them back. I just need them for a little experiment.
An Urmel trail. Tough luck, Swindleman. This time you lose out. I'm just a teeny weeny bit more brilliant after all.
Phew. Yoo-hoo! I want to be film famous. Now.
What? You now?
That's right. Me. Here and now.
And no prat around either. Finders keepers, losers weepers. But of course I'll film you here and now. You're gonna be very famous, little Urmel, in my museum. Now watch the birdie.
Flashbacked and outswindled. Nobody gets the better of me. Least of all that blockhead Slimeire.
Blockhead, is it? Urmel, dash, knockout, where?
Okay, watch the swindler. Smile, please.
Oh, baby cool. Oh, baby, baby. Hey, what's all this racket? Quiet, please. Give me those. Ha ha.
No, this terrible headache. What's been going on?
He can't remember.
Remember? Remember what?
Well, I never. What do we do now?
What do you think? We celebrate the anniversary.
Hurry, we're about to start.
Start what?
You'll see. Honored guests, I hereby declare the first Happening Island Anniversary Festival open.
Heavens above, the anniversary!
Starring Wawa the Shell King, Shoehorn, the noblest of all birds, the saddest songster in the world, Sealy Fant, Toots, the epitome of ham majesty, and
I get hatched.
Bravo! Bravo! What a wonderful surprise!
one moment, the surprise is yet to come. Tonight, here on Happening Beach, we welcome two very special guest stars, Dr. Swindleman as Slimeire and Slimeire as Dr. Swindleman.
To be or not to be or not to be.
So tell me, Urmel, do broken mirrors bring good luck or bad luck?
That's obvious. Good luck, of course.
That is the question. and I watch as the breakers froth and foam. For this rock on the island of happening is the place I shall always call my home.
Oh, come on, Wawa, please. I had this dreadful nightmare last night, and I don't want to sleep on my own.
No. N-O, no.
But have a heart. Haven't you ever had a nightmare?
Yeah, I was asleep in my shell and then I realized I was sharing it with you. What a nightmare.
Meanie, if you'd been as frightened as I was last night...
Ha! We monitor lizards are never afraid. We laugh in the face of fear. Now, good night.
Can you hear that? What? There, in the sky.
You can't fool me.
This is just another trick to get inside my shell.
It's not a... Holy cow.
On the other hand, I guess my shell is quite roomy.
It was huge, massive, wasn't it, Wawa? Oh no, I forgot. He didn't see it. He was hiding in his shell.
Traitor.
A bird, you say?
Imagine being afraid of a bird, Wawa. I mean, you wouldn't be afraid of Pip, and he's a bird.
No, just an apology for one. Real birds can fly.
Ooh.
It couldn't have been Shoehorn on a night mission, could it?
When Shoehorn flies, he sort of flitters and flutters. You know, this bird was soaring and sailing.
End 1, end 2. Nothing like morning exercises. End 3 and 4. Ah! Hello? What's that? Well. Good heavens!
10 eggs. That's enough for a whole mountain of breakfast pancakes.
Clear the runway. Important news for the professor.
Great buckets of pig's swill, you great blundering buffoon!
So sorry, my dear Toots. I mistook this for the study.
This is the kitchen, and you couldn't navigate your way out of a paper bag.
What's all this Oh, it's you, Shoehorn.
Yes, and I have made a discovery. On top of Mount Tommy, an egg.
Is that all? We've got all the eggs we need just at the moment. Thank you.
But this is different. It's as big as Toots.
Are you suggesting that...
No, dear. Heaven forbid.
A giant egg? So Pip was right after all.
And just how did this egg get all the way up the mountain? I suppose it rolled up there.
Well, it wasn't me.
I shall be inspecting this egg at close range. Shoehorn has flown on ahead. If any of you want to join us, you're very welcome.
Great! An expedition!
Couldn't that be dangerous, Professor?
Now, I don't think there's any call to be afraid of an egg.
Well, I'm not afraid for one.
I've got to guard my shell. You sometimes see treacherous penguins hanging around in the vicinity.
Someday, I will have a shell of my own.
Well, you certainly won't get into mine again.
What's that?
Now, I don't want anyone to stray from the path. This is a swamp, and it's dangerous.
Penguins have no fear. Penguins have no fear. Oh, dear.
This is fun.
Urmel, will you stop that? You don't want the swamp to swallow you up, do you?
I could do with swallowing something myself. I'm starving.
When we get home, I'll make you some lovely pancakes. Now come on.
Pancakes? Yummy! Hey, maybe we could make some out of that giant egg, and then we'd have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons.
Well, what do you make of it, Professor?
This, my dears, is the egg of a crater hawk.
A crater hawk? I never heard of it. They're very rare, is it?
Oh, no. Crater hawks may be rather retiring, but they're by no means uncommon.
How many pancakes do you think you could make out of this egg, Toots?
None at all, you glutton. I bet there's a chick in that egg.
Pip's right. The crater hawk is well known for laying its eggs in volcano craters. The warmth produced by the volcanic activity helps to hatch them out.
A chick? And that mother bird's just gone off and left it?
Perhaps it's their nature, Toots. That could be the way they've always done it.
And just who is supposed to look after the poor little baby chick, then? Oh, no. No. Ophelia Tiddlypom, you surely can't seriously expect me to look after a baby bird.
Toots, will you play with me?
I mean, I've got enough on my plate with Urmel as it is.
I'm sure Urmel can look after himself for a little while. Can't you, Urmel?
No, I can't.
And anyway, heaven only knows what sort of food a bird like that would eat.
That reminds me, I'm starving.
It won't be house-trained. Muggins here will have to clean up after the mucky little thing.
Yes, well, we'll talk about it later, Toots. In the meantime, Shoehorn, Pip, and Wawa are guarding the egg night and day.
If the chick turns out to be black and white, we can call him Pip the Second.
I expect he'll come complete with his own shell, too.
A chick as large as this should be able to fly right away. Of course, I shall teach him all the difficult maneuvers, you know, looping and rolling and so forth.
Hey, something's happening.
Oh, it's hatching! The chick's coming out! Shoehorn to Professor Tiddlypom! Over! Shoehorn to Professor! Operation Chick has commenced!
Do you think we ought to take cover? It looks like it's going to explode.
No, it's not. Perhaps you're right. Oh, boy, is he ugly. This reminds me of something. A chair? No. A hat. Oh, just a minute. It looks like a shell.
Hello there, little fella. What's your name? Did his mommy leave him all alone? Don't worry, Uncle Wawa will look after you.
At last, I got my very own shell. And it rocks backwards and forwards. Hey, Wawa, look at me.
Oh, this is so exciting. I've never seen a real live crater hawk before.
Me neither. I can't say I've missed it.
Good grief! What on earth was that?
Now that was a ride and a half. I'd better get my wasting shell under cover. Don't want Wawa deciding he'd rather have it than his old thing.
Happening, island of my dreams. Come Come along, Slimeyer. Let's get the cage set up. This time the Urmel's as good as in the bag. Come along, Slimeyer. Hurry it up.
I'm coming, Swindleman, I'm coming.
Well, there's no doubt about it. He's a genuine crater hawk.
Can't he see anything besides Peep?
Oh, he's very young, Urmel. I wonder how long before I can start teaching him to talk.
Hello, little bird. My name's Urmel. Can you say Urmel? Well, not quite.
Oh, you poor little thing. We've only just had breakfast and you're hungry again already.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Not you, Urmel.
Huh?
You're always hungry. Now, I'll just have a look in the kitchen and see what little tidbits I've got for the wee chap.
But I'm hungry, too.
You can go and play with your new friend. Off you go now.
Come on, Peep. I'll show you how to play football.
There he goes. And all alone, too, except for that ugly bird. Let's get him, Swindleman.
Our moment will come. You see, with everyone excited by their new find the bird, they'll soon forget about the Urmel. Patience is the name of the game, Slimer. Patience.
The new arrival. And how's his fleeing coming along then?
He hasn't done any. I'm going to teach him how to play foot. Oh, all right. Hang on then, Peep. I'll give you a tail up.
Read. Fleeing lesson number 1. You must first find yourself a lofty platform from which to launch yourself.
How about me? Can you teach me to fly too?
If you can get up into the tree. Step 2. Prepare for takeoff. Flex the legs and soar gracefully into the air. I'd say that was A1 for first attempt.
Okay, my turn now.
Oh dear, have you ever thought of joining the circus, Urmel?
Come on, Pete. You can learn to fly some other time.
Ah, the birdie.
Now, football is a really great game and very simple, too.
Hello. Would you like Uncle Wawa to show you his shell?
No, he wouldn't. He wants his Uncle Urmel to show him how to play football.
Well, really, nobody's supposed to go inside my shell except for me. But as you're a cute little fella, your Uncle Wawa is gonna let you have a little peep.
So, how about letting me have a try in your snap thing?
No.
And why not?
Firstly, you're too big. Secondly, if I let you, everyone will want to try. And thirdly, no. Where did they go?
Poor little Urmel. No one has a kind word for him today.
Does that mean we're not going to catch him then?
Of course not. I was employing irony, Slimer. Irony.
No one's got any time for me since you came along. It's just not fair. Hey, Pip. Me and the bird are gonna play football. You want a game too?
No time for that, I'm afraid, Urmel. I'm going sailing in my new shell.
Wow! Sailing? Can we come too?
Well, I'll take Birdie along with me, but you're too clumsy, Urmel. I wouldn't want any harm coming to my shell.
Well, go and sail your stupid shell on your own then. We are going to go play football. say. Everyone likes you. No one wants to play with me anymore. Oh, so you want to play football after all? Great. Well, come on. This is how we play football. I kick the ball, and then you run after it and bring it back. Understand? Oh, no! The bubble sucker! Hang on, Pete! I'll have you out of there in a... Oh, I can't reach. Grab hold of me! Phew! Oh, that was a narrow escape. Oh, no! Look at the mess you're in.
Lunch is ready. Urmel, Birdie. What on earth?
Pete fell in the bubble sucker.
Is that what you call looking after him? Playing in the swamp?
Hey, we were only playing football.
Football? Poor little birdie. Now I've just baked you a lovely worm pie. And you can have lunch when you've got rid of all that mud.
I was only trying to help. Well, I'm gonna run away. That'll show them. They'll be sorry when I'm gone. And you can go to Toots. That way.
Urmel is all on his own and coming this way. At last he's ours. Quick, hide.
Wow. What's this? A see-through box?
I wonder what he means. A see-through box. Ow.
I wonder what they keep in a see-through box. See-through food, maybe? Huh? What? Huh?
Well, well, well.
Urmel, Birdie. Oh, really, this is just too much. After all the trouble I've been to, making them a nice lunch. Ah, there you are, my little sparrow. Just in time. What? What is it? Are you trying to... Urmel? Where's my little Urmel? Great buckets of pig swill. What's going on? Professor! Ophelia Tiddlybomb!
Oh, dear. I'm afraid we're too late this time, Toots.
Urmel! My poor little Urmel! Professor, look!
Yes, it must be our little friend's mother. Hello! I think he's trying to tell her something. I wonder...
Yes, that's right, you brainless bird. Twitter all you like. The Urmel is mine.
Ours, Swindleman.
Slimer, shut up.
But I thought that...
No, you didn't. You never think. And if you imagine that I'm going to share the Urmel with you, you're living in cloud cuckoo land. Put me down, you monster! Put me down!
Hey, watch it! This is a shipping lane. Watch out where you're going.
it. Oh, what a fright you gave us.
You mean you were worried about me?
Worried? Of course we were worried. Worried sick. Whatever would I do without my own little Urmel?
Yeah. Mwah. Yes, and peep to you too. I think he's saying bye-bye.
Isn't that lovely? There's Mother Love for you. But she might have waited for the worm pie.
Worm pie? Is worm pie yummy?
For birds. But you don't need worm pie, Urmel. I've made a whole mound of pancakes, all for you.
Pancakes? Yummy! Oh, you're the best toots in the world! Hey, wait up!
Well, it was lovely while it lasted. Bye-bye, Shell. But maybe Wawa will let me into his if I apologize. I'll say, "Dear brave Wawa, I'm ashamed and I'm sorry." That's it. Dear Wawa, I'm ashamed and I'm sorry.
Oh, I sit here on the island of happening as the Quater hawks circle high above. I'm a sad and a lonely sea elephant. All I need is a little bit of love. Every night I sit here gazing at the moon. It's so cold there it's likely you would freeze. And you need an extremely long tablespoon if you wanted to taste its moldy cheese.
Today's the day. Soon the moon will cross the sun and shut out the light. It's called an eclipse. So you see, class, the Earth goes round the sun and the moon goes round the Earth. And sometimes the moon comes between the Earth and the sun. So what do you think happens then?
A complete blackout?
You mean the sun disappears?
Oh, where does it go?
Oh, it doesn't go anywhere.
We gotta fly to there and save it.
Urmel flying to the sun.
Icarus tried to fly to the sun. All right, so he had a little accident. But why shouldn't someone else try? Why shouldn't we fly on those sun rays straight to the sun in a shining solar flying machine?
In shining solar flying machines?
Yeah, great. We'll fly to the sun in one.
You flying? Ha! I call that a recipe for disaster.
Just you wait.
We'll all have to wait. Class dismissed. I must get ready for the eclipse and, some other, research.
Before that sun thing disappears, we must pay a flying visit.
I'll start twinning.
So the unsuspecting Urmel will be clutched by these claws and carried off to captivity. As clear as daylight, eh?
Hang on. If we do it in the daylight, won't the Urmel see us coming?
We're not going to do it in the daylight.
But you said...
No, I didn't. Our surprise aerial attack will be under cover of the darkness of the eclipse.
The eclipse! Brilliant! Oh, I can see that Urmel cowering in his cage in my zoo already! Which reminds me, the mayor's inspecting the zoo today.
And you need your brain inspected.
Look out, son! Here comes Urmel! A fly is called a fly because it flies, right? So if I'm an Urmel, I should be able to go Urmeling.
Urmeling? No way.
Who has stolen my kitchen things? This is all I've got left.
It wasn't me, honest.
Because I was going to make some toffee.
Yay! Toffee! Yay! Toffee!
Oh,
Did I hear something about toffee?
you may have heard it, Walla, but you're not going to see it.
Oh, you've already eaten it, have you?
For your information, I haven't eaten it. I haven't even made it. And I can't make it until someone brings back my kitchen things.
What, may I ask, is going on here?
Now, there! Something's going on there!
What's she up to?
I'll soon find out.
Better leave this to a professional.
Professional clown, maybe. That's no good to anybody. Let's make a pyramid.
Me on top! It's Toot's kitchen.
Oh, for the wings of a plane.
I mean, it's a flying machine.
Huh?
The professor's going to fly to the sun. Flying to the sun.
Look at the state of this zoo. This place makes the municipal garbage dump look like a rose garden.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. No, Mr. Mayor. But a big attraction will soon brighten things up. And I've had a brilliant idea.
That's my brilliant idea.
And I might start getting ideas about shutting down the zoo. At last, a decent, clean cage. Why is this empty?
This cage, Mr. Mayor, is reserved for the unique talking prehistoric...
Zoo Director Slimeyer, are you and your colleagues suggesting that you're still pursuing this figment of your imagination? This, so-called Urmel?
You guessed it.
I don't believe it.
Okay, so you've mastered low-level flight.
I just need some more oomph to get to the sun.
You need more than oomph. You need that solar flying machine.
Perhaps I need a solar flaying machine, too.
I'm so angry. My trotters are trembling. Stop now. My baking pan and my tinfoil are missing.
And the toffee?
You can forget the toffee until you tell me where my kitchen things are.
I'll get your things back if you give us some toffee.
Does this mean that you know the whereabouts of my utensils?
No. But I think I know where your kitchen things are.
Well?
Toffee first.
But that's blackmail.
What about the professor, man? She'll have something to say about this.
Well, I'm off to the mountain to have a better view of the eclipse. Anybody want to come along?
We're helping Tots with something.
Ah, well, don't miss the eclipse. They don't come every day, you know.
Here you are. Now bring my things back and look sharp about it.
Great! A flying machine powered by a baking pan and tinfoil. So that's where they went.
Yeah, into a solar flying machine.
We'll soon have the Urmel in our clutches. With these nasty gnashes, we'll descend from the skies and grab the Urmel away, all under cover of the darkness of the eclipse.
I thought it was a brilliant idea when I first thought of it.
It wasn't your idea.
Yes, it was. Well, okay, I worked out the time of the eclipse.
By reading the newspaper. Big deal, so you can read.
We can stick them on with toffee.
You really think toffee'll stick?
Why not? Toffee is sticky, isn't it?
All right, use yours first.
Sorry. I seem to have eaten my toffee.
See if it holds. The professor will be pleased we finished our plane.
What's this knob?
Ouch!
Urmel, what are you up to?
Up to? We are flying to the sun.
Really? It's just too much. I don't know how I'm supposed to get everybody's dinner ready when... What on earth? Thank you. But where's the rest of it? Well, I suppose I can at least drain the vegetables now. That is, I could if only I had something to cook them in.
Blimey! Was that a quick eclipse of the sun?
Yes, me feel sorrowful and sad. There are so many places that I could go. If I did, I would find they're twice as bad.
Let me see. Entrance fee to the zoo, $3.50, $5.75 for Urmel's feeding times, and perhaps an extra $2.50 on Sundays.
Stop counting your chickens before they're hatched. We haven't got our claws on that beast yet.
I'm getting the hang of this. Soon we'll be speeding to land on the sun.
Yeah! And soon we'll get a speeding ticket! Yow!
that small dot up there?
A small dot, your brain.
The eclipse! It came a fraction early.
Early? I thought you noted the correct time in the newspaper.
Well, sometimes I get my 2s and my 7s mixed up. What do we do now?
Fly back, of course, genius. It's all your fault. We'll have to drop the plan.
That must be the shortest night of the year.
Wrong direction! Shoot up to the sun, you silly Billy! Up to the sun!
Yeah, and don't dilly-dally!
The toffee's melting in the sun!
The professor keeps telling us toffee's bad for us!
We'll be there soon! Ah!
There? Where's there? Not where we planned! Yeah!
Just in time for a shower.
Oh, how thoughtful! My own zipper fruit!
What is this place?
Zipper fruit paradise! It's obvious!
Where there's no shell, there's no paradise. Let's get back to happening.
Okay. We'll catch that Urmel at the next eclipse of the sun.
Oh, yes. In 8 years' time.
Where have you been, Professor?
Oh, up the mountain to watch the eclipse. Quite spectacular.
Ooh, I saw it too. It went by in a flash.
I'll tell you what went in a flash. All my kitchen things. Urmel said he was bringing them back.
Oh, kitchen things. I see. I'll keep an eye out for Urmel.
Why have you got such a long neck?
You and your smart ideas.
Yes. What?
We'll catch the Urmel at the next eclipse of the sun. Ha! We might as well wait for him to drop into that cage.
Boy, it must be difficult pulling on your turtleneck sweater.
Eureka! Got you, my little speaking beauty. Eat as much as you like. At last, my moment of triumph. You're in my zoo. Fame at last.
What's he doing here?
Creature Urmel is lodged in the zoo, temporarily, of course, until I can transfer him to my museum and stuff him. Come with me.
If this is a wild goose chase or a wild Urmel chase, you're in line for a stuffing.
Stop packing bananas in that pot. It's time to leave.
Almost finished. That's what a giraffe's long neck is for rescuing Urmel. Do something, Wawa.
Me?
You look like them,
What?
but much more handsome. I always knew you had friends in low places.
Oh, I don't believe it.
I know. It's pretty unbelievable, isn't it?
So, I've seen this empty cage.
Ah!
gone. Gone!
I'm gone too. Before I brain you, I'm off.
Wait, it can't be far away.
Psst. Urmel went that away.
Ah.
Thanks. Is it 'cause you look a bit like me?
Yeah.
Aha! This smells fishy.
Of course it smells fishy. Penguins eat fish. This is my zoo, you know.
I mean, I smell a rat.
Make your mind up. Look!
Ugh.
Stop carrying that pot.
A shell! A shell for me! Hey, look! Here's another neat-looking knob. Oh, jeepers. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, buddy, wanna buy a balloon?
Are you nuts? Beat it.
I've been thinking.
Yes, wonders will never cease.
Animals don't speak. So who said Urmel went that-a-way to me?
Ah! It's him! After him!
Hey! Hey, wait! Stop! Thief!
What? Come back with my balloons.
Just charge it to my account, would you?
All right, you are, Governor. Hang on. What account?
Where, oh, where can Urmel be?
Practicing his flaying, perhaps.
No! Woe is me! Catastrophe! I've looked everywhere in your kitchen. I mean, my solar flying machine is gone! Gone!
My kitchen? Flying machines? What on earth are you talking about?
Ah! Where did you get that sieve?
From Urmel. He promised he'd bring back my kitchen things.
Oh, heavens above. Now everything's clear. Ah!
Faster! Faster!
Slower! Slower! Slow, slow! Quick, quick, slow! Make up your mind!
Just a little closer and then...
Scramble, Shoehorn.
Hey, hey! Prepare for takeoff! Stand by to engage enemy balloons!
Missed! Four Eyes!
Four Eyes, is it? Well, I'll show you, fish face.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Where is poor Urmel? Ah, my Urmel has been spifflicated. My kitchen!
My promise is my promise.
Did my solar flying machine really fly?
Are you kidding? It got to the sun. Well, it almost did.
Faster! Faster!
Please don't go flying around in the atmosphere. Please stay away from the sizzling sun. You'll be far better off if you just stay here. Even though it's not always much fun. When I think that I'm losing things, sometimes things are impossible to find. I don't care if I am forever losing things, just as long as I never lose my mind.
As we drove away from that cold gray moor upon which the dreaded hound of the Baskervilles once roamed, I asked Sherlock how he had deduced the truth about the beast. To which he responded with his usual modesty, "Elementary, my dear Watson. You are just not as clever as me." Hey! Where's my book? Oh, give it back, you thief!
No way! It's my turn to read it.
Oh, yeah? Whoa!
By my observations, you were on the last page and therefore finished with it.
Never theorize in advance of your data. I was reading it back to front. Well, now look what you done.
Me? You did it.
Did not. You did.
Urmel! Over here, now!
By my observation, whatever you've done, you're clearly in for it now.
Right. Give it to me.
I didn't take it.
You took it to dig up clams before.
Yes, but
You wouldn't admit to it before.
no, but
Need I remind you what happens to Urmels when they steal my favorite spoon?
but
No! Not the Oompa Loompa Gower tree!
Picking gower nuts is the worst punishment of all.
'Cause if their prickles don't get you, the tree spikes will.
The best to give back the spoon, my lad.
It's your choice, Urmel.
but I didn't take it. Whoa! Oh!
Poor Urmel.
Hey!
Having fun yet?
Spare us a sympathy and give me a hand.
Hey, yay!
Oh! You! You'll just have to wait and see, Pip. What you reading, Professor?
Oh, just the usual highly intellectual, scientific sort of stuff. You won't tell Toots, will you? She doesn't understand our obsession with Sherlock Holmes. She thinks I'm shirking off work.
Shh. Shh. Not if you help me sort out my own little mystery. Dr. Pipson, I presume? Sherlock Holmes? Sherlock Urmel, to be precise. And you, as I have cleverly deduced, are Dr. Pipson. I'm a what? Dr. Pipson, the Watson to my Sherlock. And together we're going to find out who really stole Toots's favorite spanker.
But I don't want to be him. He's a Goomba. So why don't you be Urmson and I'll be Piplock?
Because the professor gave me all this Sherlock gear.
Well, okay. So how do we start?
A lemon tree, my dear Pipson. With a little bit of detective dust.
So, by a process of observation and deduction, we eliminate all other factors, and the one which remains must be the truth.
Right. Well, given these factors and my deductible observing, I conclude that as to the identity of the thief, your guess is as good as mine.
Great buckets of pig swill! You've destroyed my kitchen!
All in the name of justice, my good pig. For I, Sherlock Urmel, am hot on the trail of the real thief who stole your favorite spanker.
You're on a hot trail, all right. Straight back to the Umba Lumba Gower tree.
But... I'm sure Sherlock Holmes never had to suffer such an indignity.
If he had, it would have been Oomba Loomba Galatry. Ouch! Hey, it was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it's not.
Urmel!
Uh-oh. What now?
Order, I say! Order! Quiet, please. Thank you. Now, Shoehorn, you've testified that you put your eyeglasses in your mailbag after class this morning. And when you went back to get them, they were gone.
Quite gone, your ladyship.
That settles it then. Urmel, give them back.
Hang on a sec. Why me?
Because you took them once before to play dress-up.
But I couldn't have done it this time. I've been out picking gower nuts, and I've got a witness to prove it. Pip. Huh? Oh. So, if I didn't take Shoehorn's glassy eyes, who do you suppose did?
I certainly didn't.
Me neither.
Why would I do that? I've got my own cool shades, man.
Well, somebody took them.
Excuse me, has anyone seen my fountain pen? It's gone missing.
No,
Yes, well, do let me know if you find it.
I bet Pip stole it. You're always trying to steal my shell, after all.
No way, it was Toots. She's always picking up stuff when she cleans.
Now, really, there's no need to throw wild accusations around. Obviously, Shoehorn did it.
How can you accuse me, May, formerly fair one? Just Look at the guilt on Wawa's face.
Time out. Be cool. Only clear deductive reasoning can sort this out.
Forget that. There's only one way to reason with a thief. Batten down the hatches.
Lock up your belongings.
Beef up your security.
By a big dog.
Dr. Pipson, where are you going?
I've got to protect my things.
You haven't got things.
Oh, right.
So, where were you on the morning of today?
What? Stop it! Get that thing out of my face!
Just answer the question, if you please.
Not now, Urmel. I haven't time for your silly games.
Crime is not a game, and unless you cooperate with us,
We could suspect you have something to hide.
How dare you suggest such a thing? I'd have you know I spent the entire morning hanging the laundry out to dry.
Oh, really? All morning? That seems like a rather long time to take.
There was rather a lot of laundry, thanks to you lot.
Did anybody actually see you doing this?
Well, no. But why on earth would I steal the glasses and the pen? I've just been robbed myself.
Ah, yes. Why indeed? Any ideas, Pipson?
Revenge, maybe. To avenge the loss of her spoon?
Right. Revenge, an excellent motive. How about that, my dear pig?
How about this, my dear boys?
I don't think she agreed with our conclusion, Pipson.
Oh no! Is that thieves here? But they've not yet armed my alarms. Go away, you scoundrels! I'm not ready for you.
Not until you tell us the last time you saw your glasses.
When I put them in my mail bag.
Ah, so you were the last to see them, eh?
Of course I was.
Logic dictates the last to see them stole them. Therefore, you stole them the last time you saw them, right?
Huh?
I think what Shylock really means to say is that you're only pretending your glasses were stolen so no one will suspect you of stealing the spoon and the pen.
Did I really?
Well, I never heard such piffle in all my life.
This is ridiculous! How are we gonna get to Wawa?
Try ringing the doorbell.
Don't be silly, he wouldn't have it. Oh, he does.
So I hear you want to know what I was doing all morning. Correct, Mundo? Well, I've got nothing to hide. I was sleeping in my shell, so there. You can get lost right now.
Ah, but was the lid open or closed?
Open, of course. I'm working on a tan.
I say it was closed.
No, it was open.
Closed!
Yeah, of course. All right. So maybe it was closed. So what?
So if it was closed, you couldn't get out to steal anything, now could you?
No, I suppose not.
On the other hand, if the lid was closed, no one would know if you were really inside or, in fact, outside stealing things.
That's what I said.
No, it wasn't.
Stay out of this, Pipsqueak. In fact, both of you bozos, stay out of my shell.
According to my calculations, if we consider all our clues and all of our suspects and all their motivations and all their whereabouts at the times of the thefts, I think it is perfectly clear that anybody could have taken anything at any time, anywhere, anyhow.
Have I ever told you you're brilliant?
Why, no, Pipson.
Good, because you're not. And this game is beginning to bore me.
Oh, no, Pip. Don't quit now. We could try something else, like we could set a trap.
With what?
How about Wawa's claw sharpener? He hasn't had anything stolen after all.
Brilliant! Ish.
Shh. I sure love sunny beams.
Me too. Oh, no! Shylock, it's gone!
Don't panic, Pipson.
But Wawa will kill us when he finds out we lost his nail file.
You what?
Well, Wawa, it was like this. We took your nail file to set a trap to catch the thief, but we didn't. That about sums it up.
I don't believe it. I say you stole it.
But I'm trying to catch the thief.
What better way to avoid detection than to play detective yourself?
And I don't recall ever hearing your alibi.
But of course he has an alibi. Right, Pipson?
Well, I was just sort of hanging out at the time doing the penguin things, although I don't suppose anybody saw me. But I didn't steal anything, honestly. Fine then, don't believe me. I don't need friends like you anyhow. I can't believe they didn't believe me. How could they condemn me? My friends! I'm innocent, I tell you.
You're guilty, I say.
Oh.
Oh, come on! Somebody say something! This is driving me crazy!
Go, feed this garbage to the garbage eater. What in the name of hog heaven is that? Urmel, what have you done to the professor's machine?
Nothing! Honestly, I just turned it on and it went berserk and spit this out.
My spoon!
Oh, I knew that. I found it.
I must have thrown it in the bin by mistake yesterday.
What have you found, Urmel?
Toots's favorite spanker. I found it.
Yes. Well, you still haven't found the professor's pen, have you?
Pen? What pen?
That pin you wear behind your ear.
Of course. You're always putting it there. It's right there, silly.
That was me! 2-0 for Sherlock Urmel.
And for Pipson, his right-hand man.
That's as may be. But Shoehorn's case remains to be solved.
If only my case was so easy. But I fear I will never see my stolen glasses again.
You wouldn't see them even if they walked up and slapped you in the face, Shoehorn.
Why, Urmel, I think you've just found the key to the mystery.
Me?
Again? Ah!
But I didn't just throw out or forget about my glasses.
I'm not suggesting that you did. All I ask is that you show us the inside of your mailbag.
Oh, but of course, as soon as I find my mailbag, that is. Oh, my dear. Ah, yes, there it is. As you can see, it is quite empty.
As it should be, because you are a short-sighted shoebill. Because that's not your bag. This is. Why don't you just wear them all the time?
I only need them for reading. And besides, they spoil my fine features.
Well done, Toots. You make a fine detective, you know.
Don't be silly.
Yay! It's Detective Inspector Porker. She sniffs out villains just like truffles.
Then she sits on them until the law comes around.
That's enough of that.
But what about my nail file? I didn't throw it out, or forget it, or misplace it. He stole it.
I did not.
Did too.
Did not.
Did too.
Did not.
Did too.
Did not.
Did too.
Now, why do I get the feeling you're up to something, Urmel?
Okay, I did it.
You what?
I was having so much fun, you see. But you wanted to stop playing, so I took it.
Why, you are your... Oh, I just...
Oh, I thought it was pretty funny at the time. Not so funny. Not funny at all. Oh. No way. I'm not coming now.
You'll have to sometime.
And you can bet on it, pal. We'll be right here.
Oh! Ouch! 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 Oh! 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 Oh!
You must always be careful when minding things, for they'll go if you fail to take good care. Later on, you may find that you're finding things, often things that you never knew were there. Or specters on happening. creatures that live here may seem weird. If you start to see strange things on happening, please don't worry, there's nothing to be feared.
Come on, Urmel. Give me that one ball.
Your ball is mine.
Oh, yeah? It's mine.
Come back here, you thief.
You thief of a thieving thief!
Ah! Oh! Oh no! No! Stop!
Yes, that's the answer. The Urmel is as good as ours.
He is? Good.
How? The curtain. We'll use the curtain.
Yes, brilliant. We'll hide behind the curtain and wait till the Urmel comes along, and then we...
No, Slimemeyer, no!
No, but if we hide in front of the curtain, he'll be able to see us.
Great buckets of pigs will look at the mess. Sometimes I wonder why I bother.
Got you now, you bugger.
Charge! All right, Urmel. I got you cornered.
Cornered, eh? Well, let's see how you cope with this corner kick. Ugh. And he takes the corner. My word, just look at the wizardry in that left foot. He makes a perfect pass to the plucky little bald-headed midfield dynamo, the skull.
I don't like the look of that cloud. Seems to have been following us since we left Winkleburg. I hope we're not in for a storm.
Oh, I don't know. Thunder and lightning is perfect hunting weather. Ooh.
Slimer, be so good as to save that until we get ashore, eh?
Will you please stop that? Urmel!
The fans are quite literally spellbound by the magic of this boy's left foot.
Urmel, stop it, I say. I'm starting to get dizzy.
But has Urmel bitten off more than he can chew? But here comes the legendary number 2, Terrier Pip Penguin.
Oh dear. I think I'm going to...
Is there no stopping this boy? He's going all the way. He takes aim. He shoots.
And loses the ball to Wawa.
1-0 for Wawa. And a lost ball.
Lost?
He's taking it into his shell. It's gonna take some time to get it back, I can tell you.
No, it won't.
Oh, yes, it will. That shell's as strong as...
Yes, but I've got an idea.
Oh, dear. They'll be the death of me, those... Help! A ghost!
A ghost? Where?
I thought I told you to stop practicing your ghost noises.
That wasn't a ghost noise. That was a feeling very sick noise. Ooh.
Eh? Pull yourself together. You won't be able to frighten the living daylights out of so much as a wink if you carry on like this. And take that sheet off your head. Second thought. Put it back on again.
Looks like we're in for a noisy night.
Professor, there's a freshly laundered white sheet missing from the line.
I'm sorry, Toots, what was that?
Take the carrots out of your ears.
I can't hear you. I've got carrots in my ears.
Yes, I know. Take them out. Take the blessed things out.
There's no need to shout, Toots. I'm not deaf, you know. Now, what is it?
There's a freshly laundered white sheet missing. You haven't by any chance taken it off the line, have you?
Why should I do a thing like that?
Well, I don't know. It's just gone, and I thought that...
Well, I think we should all get some sleep. We can look for it tomorrow, Toots, dear.
Oh, very well. I won't be able to sleep a wink worrying about that sheet.
As you will no doubt have noticed.
I don't feel sick anymore.
Yes, No, I meant...
It stopped raining?
No.
It has.
Yes, I know it stopped raining, but I meant that...
You've got a haircut!
No, we've landed. It's time to put the plan into effect, remember? You sneak up on the Urmel as he sleeps. You do your spook act and scare him back here to the sloop. Got it?
Of course I have. Speak, snoop, scoop, stare, sweep.
No! Sneak, spook, and scare him to the sloop. But be careful not to scare him to death. We want him alive.
Sleep, swoop, squeak. No. Sweet, sweat, swat, swoop, no.
Oh, Slimer! Haven't you forgotten something?
No, I'll get it right. Don't worry. Steve slaps...
No, Slimer. A sheet, you great tub of lard. You've forgotten the sheet.
Ah. Sheet, spike, steak, spit... No. Sheet...
And Urmel, the nifty number 9 shirt is on his way to leveling the score.
Sneak, creep, spook. Aha, yes! That's more like it. Sneak and Help! Swindleman! It's a ghost! A ghost! Help!
Wawa, help! Quick, open up! There's ghosts all over the place!
How you can't fool me. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Oh, yes, there is. I've just seen it. Horrible it was. It's coming to get me. Whoa!
Ha ha. Very funny, Urmel.
Huh? No, Wawa, not me. I saw it. Over there. A ghost. A real live ghost.
Good night.
What sort of noise?
Urmel's trying to play a trick on me.
It's not a trick. I tell you, I saw it.
Right. Tell me again from the beginning.
It was over there. A real ghost.
It must have been you. You caught sight of yourself in a mirror.
A mirror?
Of course. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Of course not. A mirror.
Hear that? It's the ghost.
A ghost? Never!
Well, I'm gonna take a closer look at this so-called ghost. Who's coming with me? What about you, Pip? Pip?
No, thanks. I'm quite happy here.
Come on out of there. Come on, Urmel. Are we gonna get that ghost, or are you too scared?
Me scared?
If you want a job done, do it yourself. That's what I always say.
Are you coming with me?
2 ghosts are better than 1. Mind you, any ghost is better than you.
I see. So what are those 2 up to this time?
I don't know, but I sure know what to do about it. They're just small fry.
Well, off you go then.
Urmel, aren't you coming too?
Of course we are, Pip.
Whew.
Now listen to me. I think I've got an idea.
Hear that, Slimeire? The call of the common killer hamster. It can devour a human in about 10 minutes. Though in your case, it would probably take twice as long. It lives. Slimeire? Oh, Slimeire. Ah! Put that sheet back on, for heaven's sake, Slimeire. You nearly scared me half to death.
Okay, now the record player.
No problem. Well, not much of a problem.
Help! Swindleman! A killer hamster! Look! Right there!
There's no such thing as a killer hamster. I made it up to scare you.
Well, you did a good job!
Look, Slimeire. We are the ones who are going to do the frightening, right? We are the ghosts. Got it? Now calm down and come along.
There's a sheet here for everyone.
I'll just take this pillowcase.
They're on their way. They're coming. Where's my sheet?
Everybody ready?
here, Swindleman. Perhaps we better go home.
I don't understand it. Have they vanished off the face of the earth, or...
Let's get out of here!
No, Slimer. We've come here to do a job, and we are going to see it through. Rat! He's not here.
Oh, well, can't win them all, eh, Swindleman? I guess we might as well go home.
Come along, Slimer. Oh.
What is it?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Swindleman? Swindleman? Swindleman! Help! Swindleman! The skull is going to...
Slimer, please, don't creep up on me like that.
It wasn't me. It was that singing skull.
Singing?
Skull! Over there! There?
Yes, it is. I don't like this, Slimer. I think we'd better...
Go home?
No! On second thought, yes.
Please, Swindleman, take my hand. I'm not opening my eyes till we get back to Winkleburg.
For heaven's sake, Slimer.
Please, Swindleman, take my hand.
I've got your blasted hand, you.
Swindleman?
He went that away.
Ah! Swindleman, wait for me!
Who dares disturb my rest?
No one at all. I'm not here. You go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little ghosty.
Be gone, mortals!
Don't worry, we're just leaving.
Help! Mommy! Ah! Another one! They're everywhere! Home, home. I just want to go home.
It's over. Over. No, Urmel, but at least we're in one piece. Ah!
Ah, no! Here comes another one!
Be gone! Be gone from happening!
We're begonning as fast as we can!
And vow never to return! Never, he say! Ooh.
Never. Never. Of course not. Help!
That's what I call strange. Fancy us having the same dream.
Yes. The ghosts were after me, dancing round my bed and howling quite horribly.
And my dream started off so beautifully. There I was, sitting in the best seats of a magnificent opera house, when some vulgar wild boar enters the stage and begins to sing soprano. Sheer torture. And he's joined by two others, and then pandemonium broke loose.
And we're into the last minute of extra time. The nifty number 9 shirt has the ball. He passes. They play the 1-2. He shoots. And what a fantastic goal! Happening United have won the cup.
Yes!
We're the
I'm a sad and a lonely old Seaway fan. On my own, on a rock just off the coast. There's no fun if you're just a dumb old sea elephant. There are times I prefer to be a ghost.